Happy Pride Month, gays. Here I am in my gay old outfit, drinking my gay old coffee out of my gay old mug with my gay old nails, and filming a gay old video. This is turning out to be a great start. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia, and thanks for clicking on this video. I have no idea what the purpose of this video is, but it is June 2nd, so I feel morally obligated to film a video, given that it's Pride Month. Hence the nails. So here we are. I'm basically just gonna start rambling about my life for the last year, approximately. A little bit more than a year, because I want to talk about 6. That's the main purpose of this video. I want to talk about 6. Anyway, don't mind the pajama pants. I did actually film... Nope, I didn't. I did film this video already like 2 months ago, and then I never edited it, and now I hate it, so I'm filming it again. Basically, this is just going to be a reflection on the last approximate year of my life, because, I don't know, I'm bored. I decided to put makeup on and I set up my camera, and now I'm filming a video, and we're going to edit it and see what happens. It was actually originally just going to be a reflection on 2022, but it's now June, and I also want to talk about Brisbane, and that happened this year, so this is what we're doing now. So basically, starting off strong with the beginning of 2022 was a fucking shit show. It was a mess. I'm gonna swear a lot in this video, by the way, just be forewarned of that. I might bleep it. I also might just do it too many times to be bothered bleeping it, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah, beginning of 2022, yep, words. Beginning of 2022, I went through a breakup, lost most of my friend group at the time, which was partially my fault, but also not entirely, because, reasons, we're not gonna go into that. Anyway, as a result of that, I ended up in therapy, which I'm still in, a year and a half later. Cheers to that! Anyway, a little bit after the breakup, I started volunteering at an op shop for a while, which was actually very, very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. And then the building that it was in got knocked down or renovated or something. I don't know. I haven't been back there for a solid while, so I don't know what happened with it. But the op shop closed, essentially, is what happened. But it was very enjoyable. I got some cool stuff. If you want me to... I was gonna say if you want, like, a haul of the stuff that I got from the op shop, let me know, but I also don't remember which things I got from the op shop and which things I got from just random other places. So, I turned 20, and then I also turned 21. It's been a solid while since I did a video updating y'all on my life. Anyway, I'm 21 now, which is fucking wild. I didn't think I was... Nope, that's too depressing, Alicia. Stop talking. Anyway, I'm 21. End of story. Heartstopper was a thing that happened, and now there's gonna be a season 2 soon, and I'm very excited. I was hyperfixated on that for a solid while until 6 came along. And well, we know what, if you follow me on any social media, you know what happened there. It's been wild. And so the obsession began. I saw it for the first time in May last year, and then saw it for a second, third, and fourth time in June last year, and then went on a trip to Melbourne with someone that I had met on Hinge less than a month prior. Hi, Ruby. To see, you guessed it, 6! 2 more times, and also saw Hamilton, halfway through which my nose decided to start bleeding, and then proceeded to bleed through the entire second act, which was really fun. I hated it. Not the musical. I f***ing loved the musical. I hated my nose doing that, because I have had exactly one other blood nose in my life, and I was like 6. And then, yeah, it was interesting. We briefly ended up in the same bar as the ladies in waiting from 6 when we were in Melbourne after one of the shows. We went to a bar that was actually suggested by the 6 the Musical social media people, and it was a very nice bar. I enjoyed the bar, but we were too anxious to talk to any of them, so we just kind of sat in the corner while they sat in a different corner, and we were just like, there's the ladies in waiting. What do we do? It was yeah. Not my brightest moment. What else did I do? Oh yeah, Heathers! That was a thing. I did briefly talk about that in my shaving my head video. I was in Heathers. That was slay. I've also been using the word slay way too much, and I hate it. I've been actively restraining myself from saying it for the last like week or something, but it's not working. I'm still doing it. I was in Heather's, it was fun. I was ensemble, so I didn't have any like major part in it, but it was cool. I decided that it would be a good idea to make a whole ass Cleaves cosplay from 6, which I will put on the screen in this general area when I edit this video. When I edit this video, I will, Alicia, edit the video. Glad to know that threatening my future self usually works. I then also won tickets to C6 in Sydney when it was there, and then couldn't go because the flights would have costed over $1,000. I was absolutely devastated, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I will never get over that. It's okay though, because then Ruby and I booked tickets to C6 front row in Brisbane, because we're idiots like that and like to plan random adventures at 10 p.m. That has become a reoccurring event, by the way. I will get to that in a minute. I helped start a performing artists club at my uni, which has been, I want to say fun. It's mostly been stressful so far. I manage the social media. Sometimes haven't been doing a great job of it. Sorry guys. I try to manage the social media, but sometimes my brain doesn't let me do that. So I shaved my head, which you guys know about, and have since decided that I now want hair again. So I'm just letting it grow and we're gonna see what happens. We've made some decent progress. Like, I almost have a normal person length fringe now. It's wild. The month before going to Brisbane, I spent 2 weeks, well actually it was 16 days, but it was like basically 2 weeks, in a sleep lab to make money to go to Brisbane because I was poor and I was going to get paid $2,500 to stay in this sleep lab, which I did. It was great. I appreciated it very much. However, the purpose of the sleep trial that I was in was to test how like night shifts affect cognitive function, right? And so a lot of the tests that we had to do to test our cognitive function were like reaction time tests, right? And one of them, I hated this test. We had to sit in a chair and we got given a box, and the box had a light on it and it had a button on it, and you waited until the light turned on, and when the light turned on you had to press the button as quickly as you could, and we did that for 10 minutes 7 times a day for 16 days. I never want to see one of those boxes again. I just might smash it. I sound like I'm being dramatic. I'm not. I genuinely might just... It won't be good. Don't give me one of those boxes. I did learn to crochet when I was in there though, so that's fun. I made a whole ass blanket. It's not in my room at the moment. It's in the lounge room and probably covered in cat hair, but I made a blanket. The night after getting out of the sleep lab, I went to Renee's 21st birthday party. I had not slept since getting out of the sleep lab, and I got out of the sleep lab because I was on night shifts, right? I had just woken up from sleeping during the day when I got out. So it was nighttime when I got out, but I wasn't tired because I had just had my 9 hours of sleep, right? So I didn't sleep that night, and then during the day, my body was like, well, it's daytime now, we can't sleep during the day. So I didn't do that either. And then I went to a party the next night, and I ended up, I think, in total, I was awake for approximately 36 hours, something like that. It was a lot. I was f***ing exhausted. I do not recommend. So a Hairspray in December of last year. That was slay. I said it again. That was good. It was fun. Literally anything but slay. And thus concludes 2022. Welcome to 2023. I went to a music festival for the first time in the beginning of this year. That was pretty fun. I saw Peach PRC and a bunch of other people, but I was mainly there for Peach PRC. I got my very first tattoo. That was fun. I'm guessing you can probably already figure out what it was related to. But if you can't, I'll put a picture of it here and you can take a guess. I went to Dan Howell's stage show, We're All Doomed. I've got a poster of it over here. Look at this. That is pretty slay. Also some various other things over there, but you don't need it. Don't discuss them in the comments or anything. It's fine. And then the morning immediately after seeing We're All Doomed, I got on a plane to go to Brisbane with the same person I went to Melbourne with, who at this point I've known for a total of 8 months. Yeah, to C6. Of course. Because why else would I be going on an interstate trip? Anyway, we saw it 6 times in Brisbane, because of course we did, because it's literally called 6. We had to see it a multiple of 6 times. We discussed this, so now I've seen it a total of 12 times across 3 states. And spent far too much money. It's fine. Anyway, because we saw it 6 times, we went on 6 different nights, which meant I had a different outfit for each night, and each of them were based around the Queens. It was iconic as fuck. I might show you the photos now. There you go. If I showed you the photos, they just popped up. If I didn't, then too bad. Go to my Instagram. They're probably on there. There was also a bar nearby to the theatre that was doing 6 themed cocktails, like 1 for each of the queens. So each night on the corresponding nights with the outfits, we went to the bar and got the cocktail that matched. So I got to try all of the cocktails except for Howard and Cleves, because they ran out of the ingredients. And fun story, right? When we went to go get the Howard one, we didn't know they'd run out of ingredients yet. So we showed up and we were like, can we get the Howard cocktail? And they were like, oh, sorry, we've run out of ingredients. So we were like, okay, do you have any other pink cocktails? And they were like, yes. And we were like, great, we'll have that. We did not ask what was in it. That turned out to be a mistake because it was a chili cocktail. And I don't mean cold. I mean, this shit was spicy. It was not pleasant. I did not enjoy it. Ruby drank a solid 2/3? I don't know. We have a video of them trying to scull it. Ruby's about to scull her cocktail.
I don't want to waste
her
it.
Spicy cocktail.
I'm not going to waste it, but I just don't want to sip it.
This thing has a whole ass chili in. You got this, Ruby. Chug, 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 chug.
My mouth's on fire. Go.
You got it.
Okay, that's as much as I can get through. My throat. My throat.
It was fun. Gave us some good entertainment. Anyway, the red one was far less exciting. We just went to a different cafe and got just like a red cocktail that sounded nice. It was pretty good, but I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to try the Cleves one because, as we all know, I'm a little bit obsessed with Cleves. When I say a little bit. Also, by far the coolest part about this trip, that's exaggeration, it wasn't. 6 was the coolest part about this trip, but we also found a slushy machine. No, we didn't. We found this is a very specific kind of slushy machine, okay? We found a slush puppy machine. If you don't know what that is, you did not have a childhood. That's not true. I didn't have a childhood. I spent it all in a ballet studio. You might have had a childhood, but you didn't have the best childhood, because this here is a slush puppy machine, right? It is the greatest invention of all time. If you ever have the opportunity to have a slush puppy, take it. I beg of you. It will change your life. Yeah, we went to a bunch of cool places, spent far too much money, and took a bunch of cool photos that are now all over my walls where they belong. All the queens, the swings, the ladies in waiting, everyone signed our bags and programs, some of them multiple times. I even got a sleigh from Carla in mine. It was great. Absolutely bawled my eyes out at the stage door after our last night, and also through the last 15 minutes of the show, because of course I did. We went to the Museum of Brisbane or the Museum of Queensland. I'm not sure which one it was. It was one of the museums, okay? And there was a room with a bunch of fluffy things that we could touch and feel, and you could take them off the walls and put them on. It was great. There was also a fluffy bathtub and a fluffy chaise that you could just chill in. It was great. I've loved that room. And then there was another room that was all interactive, and there was like mugs, and you could take the mugs off of the desks and put them on the wall, and it would make the lights change colour, and if you stepped on a certain spot on the floor, the plants would move, and if you opened a drawer, music would start playing. It was wild. I loved that room. That was sensory heaven. I'm sure if I was overstimulated it would have been sensory hell, but I was having the best time. I also impulsively bought a ticket to go see Dan again, so I did that. And obviously I regret nothing. And then when I got back home, I went and saw Hairspray twice more to drown out the post-show depression, which inevitably came back, which is why I'm now sitting here talking to my camera. That was Brisbane. It was a grand old time. And since then, I don't have this written down. I have a list of things to talk about, right? Because I am very forgetful and I just forget everything that's happened, so I write lists. But I don't have anything else on my list, but a whole bunch of shit has happened since then because I was planning to film this video like 3 months ago and then I just didn't. So I have to think now. I'm doing a musical theatre course at uni. It's been uni. Oh! You can't see what I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at a jacket. I got cast as the lead in a musical. It was wild. I'm currently playing Ariel in The Little Mermaid, which is really fun. I don't know if I want to put no, I'm not going to put my city on YouTube. That's a bad idea. That will get me doxxed. If you're my friend, or you follow me on Instagram or something, message me or talk to me and ask me about it so that I can send you a link for tickets if I want you coming. Or, you know, no, there's literally a link on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram bio, click on the link tree, and find the tickets through that, because it's there. Anyway, I'm playing Ariel, which is slay. I think that's an indicator that I should stop. Yeah, I should stop. I'm gonna stop. Anyway, that's been my life for the last year and a bit. Happy Pride Month. This video has absolutely nothing to do with Pride Month, aside from the fact that I'm filming it on the 2nd of June. And I have gay nails. And my earrings also. I'm wearing my pan flag earrings, if you hadn't noticed that. Thanks for watching this video. I don't know what I'm gonna title it. I don't know what I'm gonna put as the description. I don't know what I'm gonna put as the thumbnail. But this was a video that I hope you enjoyed. Today's quote is a little different because it's something that got texted to me instead of a video thing. The quote is, ow. You're not gonna get context, that's it. If you stuck around all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for doing that. It actually does make me feel a lot better about these videos. If you enjoyed witnessing this chaotic ramble, then you can let me know by leaving a like or a light? Yes, leave a light. Why not? Put a light bulb in the comments. Don't do that. That's weird. Leave a like or a comment. It can be a light bulb if you really want, but like, words are better because then I can respond to you. I think at this point I would usually say that I upload videos occasionally, but honestly at this point, it's been 7 months. I upload videos very rarely. So if you want to see more of me when I'm not uploading to YouTube, which is most of the time, then you can follow me on a bunch of different social medias, which are all going to be linked in the description, I hope. As long as I remember to do that this time, because I have forgotten about that before. So they might be there. No promises though. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're all having a great day. Please continue to be wonderful people, make the world a better place, and never let anyone dull your sparkle. I will see you guys next time, or on Instagram. Probably on Instagram. Or on TikTok. Actually, I feel like I upload more to TikTok than anywhere else at this point. Follow me on TikTok. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.